Welcome to the Social Smarty Scoop, your social media marketing news for the week ending the 8th of September, 2024. I've scoured the internet and I have all the social media marketing news and updates that you need for the past week. Let's dive on in. First up this week, ads are now part of the Facebook Pages experience. So, when you switch over to your Facebook page and you scroll through your home feed, you get a feed of content that is relevant to your page. So from the other pages that you've followed as your page or the groups that your page has joined. Now, until recently, we had a bit of a break from ads here. We didn't see paid ads pop up in this feed, but that break is over. We will now see ads in our pages feed as well. So what does that mean if you have more than one admin on your page? Well, each admin, each person with access to that page will see personalized ads based on their activity. So they switch over to the page, they scroll through their pages feed, and they'll see ads based on their own activity. So different admins will see different ads. But two things to note, that while the ads will be personalized to that specific admin, all other content like posts in the feed, notifications, recommendations, everything like that is still shared by everyone who has access on the page. The other thing to note is that if anyone does take public activity or makes a public action on that ad, such as commenting or liking that ad, then that will be attributed to the page, and that's going to be visible to everyone, especially those that have page admin access. So, more ads. Always the way, isn't it? Platform's got to make some money. Okay, next up, remember pokes on Facebook? Well, when Facebook first started to take off, you could poke someone. So you might poke a friend or a family member just to get their attention. It just sent them a little notification saying that Jodine has poked you. So it seems that pokes might be back, but for business pages. A Facebook user has reported having the ability to poke or send that little notification to all of their page's top fans or rising fans to get their attention. Then this might be a welcome feature for the business owners. We can get our followers' attention, but it might not be so welcome for users getting poked by businesses all over the place. Now, Instagram now allows you to edit your Reels cover after posting by choosing a new cover either from the frames of the reel or uploading from your camera roll. Now, this is really awesome news because often you would upload your reel, post it, and then completely forget about your cover image, or worse still, that first frame that it used as your cover image might be completely blank, or it might just not be the right thing for your reel. So now we can actually go back in after we've posted and edit that reel's cover. Now, I suspect this is rolling out slowly to everyone, like all new Instagram features do. So if you don't have this ability yet, then don't panic. I'm sure it will be coming to you soon. Another one from Instagram. Instagram has officially rolled out story comments to most accounts now. So this feature was in testing for a while, but it looks like it's rolling out publicly. Now, when you are looking at stories, look out for the little comment icon. It's sort of down towards the bottom. That is where you can leave a comment on the story. Now, by default, you can only comment on stories of the accounts that you follow and who follow you back. So you have to have that mutual following for you to be able to comment on their stories. But when you post a story, you can actually change the settings. So you can allow anyone to comment on it, or you can say no one can comment on it. And then with viewing the comments, so basically anyone who can view your story can also see the comments on that story. So just another way to publicly engage with stories rather than sending a private message through to the person who posted it. Now, it appears that ads are finally coming to Threads. A Threads feed placement has been spotted as an option in Meta Ads Manager, which suggests that we will soon be able to create ads in Ads Manager and choose Threads as the place where our ads show up. So that's pretty interesting news. It'll be interesting to see how this rolls out on the platform. Now, Instagram has rolled out a subtle update, which may be useful. Now you can see which Instagram carousel image, so think about a carousel post where people swipe through the images, but you'll now be able to see which specific image someone liked on that post. So up until now, when someone liked your Instagram carousel post, the like was kind of attributed to the whole post. They either liked the post as a whole or they didn't. But now what we'll be able to see is exactly which photo they were looking at when they clicked that like button. So just a little subtle update there. And another update for Instagram. Instagram has introduced some new text-based creative tools for Reels, Stories, Photos, and Carousels. Now, these tools are really cool. You can now access new fonts, effects, animations. You can layer text, layer stickers on images, and you can post up to 20 photos or videos in a single carousel post. Now, I've already been having a play around with these features. My favorite is being able to upload an image and then put text directly on that image in a post. It's a pretty neat little feature and it saves a lot of time. Now, from LinkedIn. LinkedIn now lets you save drafts of your messages if you're not ready to send right away. So previously, if someone sent you a direct message and you went to respond, if you started responding and then didn't send the message straight away, you couldn't save that as a draft. So nice little handy feature there. Now, Threads has been spotted sending popular near you notifications for trending content. Now, this is really cool, and I think it's another step in the right direction for Threads to really take over that space that Twitter held for so long. But to be able to see content that is trending near you, so near your geographical location, I think is really awesome. I think the whole platform should be a really great place for us to go to see what's trending, what conversations people are happening, and to see what's happening near you, I think is really, really useful. Now, apparently Instagram is experimenting with a new automated I knew I was going to struggle with this word, collages feature. Now, think about a collage. So you bring together all those different images and put them together in a visually appealing way. Now, Instagram is experimenting with a feature that automatically does this. So basically, you go into your device's camera roll, like your phone's camera roll, you pick up a whole lot of images, and then it puts it together into a collage. Now, this might sound familiar because Pinterest had an app that did exactly this. It was called Shuffles. It never really took off. I had a bit of a play with it, but I must admit, I struggled to use it a little bit. So it'll be really cool to see how this rolls out. I can see this trend really taking off with those collages looking really sort of visually stunning in people's feeds. Now, TikTok has taken one of Instagram's features. Now, we know that Meta, who owns Instagram and Facebook, are usually the ones to take TikTok's features and clone them, copy them. But now we have seen the reverse. So TikTok has a new notes feature, and it is literally identical to Instagram's notes. So you might have noticed on TikTok, you now have the ability to add a little note to your profile, a really short little piece of text that people can read when they visit your profile and see it there with your profile image. So yeah, just like Instagram. And lastly, a very useful feature, you can now translate your messages right within Messenger, directly there, right through the app. So if you do receive a message in a different language, you can translate it then and there. How cool is that? There we have it, guys. There are your social media marketing updates for the week ending the 8th of September 2024. Now, as always, if you want to continue the conversation, come and find me on social media. You'll find me everywhere at socialsmarty.co. Until next week, stay social.